Well, good morning everybody. Welcome back to Ray and Sue's travel channel, and here we are. It's day 2 on our 14-night transatlantic cruise on the beautiful Jewel of the Seas. Today is day 2 and we are in Cococay. Perfect day at Cococay, as you know, is Royal Caribbean's peninsula, a nice little private island. And I just thought I would give you a lovely shot of Cococay itself, and of course the various water park activities and the balloon, and just that lovely little perfect day sign. It's early in the morning, it's just after 9 o'clock, and we're going to be getting off today and we're going to be taking you for a tour around this beautiful island. So stay with us, come with us as we do a tour of the Cococay private island. And so when you get to Cococay, of course there are lots of various beaches that you can go to. There is of course also the water park. Now you may not necessarily feel you need to go there, or perhaps your budget doesn't stretch that far. And that's not a problem, because there are still lots and lots of things to do on Cococay itself without blowing the budget, without paying all those extras for access to the water park, etc. So if that's the situation, if that's your situation, right, that's your preference, then stay with us as we take you for a tour around this lovely island. And alongside us today in Cococay is Freedom of the Seas, and a beautiful ship, obviously a little bit bigger than Jewel of the Seas, nevertheless I'm sure perfectly formed inside. We haven't been on Freedom yet, but we aim to do so over the next couple of years, so that'll be nice. Isn't that nice? Freedom of the Seas and Jewel of the Seas together here in Cococay. And we've just got off board now, and I just thought I would share with you the two ships that are here alongside each other. So it's Jewel of the Seas on the right and Freedom of the Seas on the left. How lovely is that? And I'll spin it around here, just give you an idea of the exit area in Cococay. So we're going to go off now and we're going to chip onto the island and see what we can find. This is our first time here, so we're really looking forward to it. And lovely Freedom of the Seas and Jewel of the Seas side by side here in the jetty at Cococay. And in the distance on the right hand side, another cruise ship, which is obviously another cruise line brand, and of course there's probably another K over there, perhaps Great Stirrup K, and maybe that's a princess ship, but I may be incorrect. So as we get off, here's the crew. There's Sue and Dave and Gemma and Sophie and Amelia, and that's the whole family on this transatlantic cruise. And of course the paparazzi are here and taking nice photographs of us at perfect day. Okay, so here we are, just about to enter into Cococay itself. And I just thought I would share with you this lovely view. Quite rocky here by the jetty, but I'm sure as we get in and around the quay itself, it will be nice and sandy for us. So that's the entrance. So when you're coming down, walk off the quay, and you can get transportation as well. They run like a little shuttle bus. So if you want to save the legs, then you can do so. But of course the tribe are here and we're all walking down, so stay tuned. And a lovely entry point to the island, and of course lots of people walking off now, but that's all good, isn't it? Everybody enjoying themselves for the day here on the island. Okay, so this is the main entrance now to Cococay, and of course if you're coming off the ship and you need assistance, then there are these little transport vehicles that will bring you to and from your ship. the beautiful jewel of the seas and freedom of the seas are in the port today. And as you get here off the jetty, of course, here's the entrance to the Thrill water park. Now, we're not going in there today, but I will share with you as much as I can in terms of what's available. Of course, it's a paid for privilege. Not entirely sure of the price, but it's somewhere between 50 and 100 bucks per person to go into the water park itself. To the right of that are a number of other beaches, but again there's a little central area where you can get your pickup connections for access to other parts of Cococay itself. So that's really quite useful and very helpful if your mobility is limited. So this is the entry to Thrill Water Park. We're not actually going to go in there today, we're just going to go around and check out some of the little beaches and private areas around the island itself. So come with us. So when you get here, it's a very, very useful schematic and a map of the whole island. And one of our friends here that's got a map to give you so you know where you are going. Okay, so when we initially come across the bridge on the left hand side, this is Harbour Beach, lovely little place. There's obviously an eatery over in the centre of the shot now, and the beach area itself. And then there is a lagoon just in front of us, and there's an area over here, I think it's called Chill Island, where you can just chill out and look at cruise ships and stuff. How lovely is that? Okay, so this is the inner area in Chill Island, and a variety of little stores and a few places where you can pick up a few little knickknacks. This is Chill Island, and we're going to pop down onto the beach just in front of us here. Okay, so another little angle for Chill Island, and there's a bar area here, and a lovely little beachfront. And scuba diving obviously going on as well. And as usual, our friends, the pool attendants and lifesavers are here. And a lovely little rock formation with some contained surf. And across Chill Island then, lovely wide expanse of beach and some cabanas over at the back. So if you've hired a cabana for the day, that's where you're going to be. And as we're just walking away from the Chill Island area, here's the Chill Grill, and so this is where you can come grab yourself something to eat really as soon as it opens in the morning. And of course they'll be doing lunch in a little while, and you'll be able to go and grab yourself a nice barbecue, perhaps sit around on these tables or under the roofed area itself. Okay, so here we are in the Chill Grill, quite a large area. Make sure you wash your hands when you come over here, because clean hands make for a healthy vacation. And ice and juice and water here on the left hand side, and then there's a little area which has some whole fruits and some cakes and some cookies and some more whole fruits there, and the team are here ready to look after you should you need assistance. And it's a real great looking setup here. And let's take a look at the salads. Okay, so let's start off then. So we've got some potato salad and some mixed greens and some coleslaw and some tomato and cucumber salad, and a repeat on this display here. It's really good that they've got like double displays of everything, so cut down on any queues. We've got some shaved ribeye cheesesteak sandwich, Cuban sandwich, and also a portobello mushroom and mozzarella sandwich. Okay, so if we go along the hot area now, you can get yourself burgers, cheeseburgers, hot dogs, and there's some sweet corn, and it looks like barbecued chicken and fries. And if we take a look at some of the toppings that you might like on your burger, of course mixed greens and tomatoes and onions and pickle, and of course classic ketchup. Again, a repeat. It's really good in terms of the multiple servery areas. And here on the right hand side you can get yourself ranch and barbecue and sweet relish and mayonnaise, mustard and ketchup. And then on this left hand side again you can get yourself some greens, some pickles, some cheese and some guacamole, and a selection of sauces and toppings that you might like, and then some tomato salsa and some more guacamole and limes and some mayonnaise. Okay, so on the Mexican stand you can get some flour tortillas, some chicken carnitas, some pork carnitas, some Mexican rice, some beans, and also some corn tortillas. And on the other side some watermelon and some pineapple and some mango and whole fruits as well. Here's some hot dogs and hamburgers and cheeseburgers, and also some barbecued chicken and some sweet corn and some french fries. Okay, and so what's really good about this servery area is that those individual servings are repeated 4 or 5 times. So it really cuts down on any queuing at the food stations. And okay, so we hope you found that useful. This is the food serving area on Chill Island. This is the Chill Grill on Cococay. Okay, so we've come away from the Chill Grill now, and here we're back into the central area, and this is Harbour Beach. And not many people on this bit of the beach actually, but there's a nice bit of sand and it's nicely enclosed, and of course you can see the beautiful Jewel of the Seas and Freedom of the Seas over on the right hand side, and then of course the water park, the Thrill water park ahead of us. And so we're going to go over and have a little look around the other areas outside of the water park for those who just want to come to Cococay and not necessarily need the water park itself. So what's available for you, so stay tuned. And right here there are restrooms and shower facilities and nice little covered areas as we walk around the lagoon itself. And if you need a towel station is here on our left. Just give them your room number and they'll issue you the towels that you need. Okay, so each one of the individual beach areas will have their own food court, and this one is the food court at Harbour Beach, and of course they'll be serving exactly the same products and food items as we've just seen in the Chill Grill. So don't worry, wherever you are you can always get something to eat nearby. Okay, and so to the left hand side of Harbour Beach is the lagoon, and here it's a more structured swimming pool like lagoon. This is Oasis Lagoon, and again lots and lots of nice lounges around, water aids for the children, and lovely pool that goes around various sort of botanical sort of little islands into a lagoon type arrangement. And of course just in the distance we can see the hot air balloon, which you can take to go up and take a big overview of Cococay itself. So that's the Oasis Lagoon in the centre of the facility. And by the lagoon, obviously some restrooms and shower facilities. And I'm really impressed with the wonderful flora and fauna that's here. and very, very well kept, very well looked after, adding to the overall ambience. And here is the up and away balloon ride, but doesn't appear to be operating today, which is a shame. But again, you can see on the overall schematic for Cococay all the different items that we visited so far. So we came over and we went down to Chill Island, and then we're actually residing here at the moment just by the Chill Grill. There's Breezy Bay at Chill Island at the top with the cabanas that we've shared with you. Harbour Beach we showed you from the bridge and from the other side, and then of course there is the Skipper's Grill, and then behind that I've just shared with you Oasis Lagoon, which is up here on the top left. And we'll take a little walk around now just to see what else we can see. There are obviously areas to the right hand side of the Thrill water park that we'll go and take a look at now, so stay tuned. Okay, so very, very quickly then, because I don't want to be too intrusive with children around, so here's Splashaway Bay, and this is a section of the of Cococay where you don't need to go into the water park itself. So you can come in here, sit with, and the kids can have a great time splashing around in the water features. And of course adjacent to that there's a little Royal Caribbean shop with perfect day of Cococay produce and merchandise. And here's the entrance into one of the private areas, and of course the water park itself. Lovely little water flume ride all the way up from the tower itself, and nice little areas to sit and relax. Okay, so this is the Thrill water park, and we're not coming in here today because this video is all about sharing the facility with you and showing what it's like. Typically a repeat of the lounger areas, but of course all of the thrilling little rides from the tower there, and the various splash rides a little bit further on, and I'll attempt to give you an idea. So even if you don't decide to come into the Thrill water park, there's lots to do outside of it. So if you're on a budget, or if your budget doesn't fit the pricing, then there's lots for you to do outside of here. And again, lovely little covered areas in and around and between the individual sections. from the various beaches, make it for a nice walk around without it getting too hot, which is always great to see. And tastefully decorated, a lovely little entrance here into the sort of main reception area, and there are some bars and restrooms on the right hand side. And of course every area has every junction has a bunch of signposts to aid you to get where you need to be. And of course the main entry area and nice little sort of water park item here for the children. So if you're not going in the main water park, chill water park, then you can come in here and have a play and mess around with the fountains, etc. And isn't that lovely? Okay, so very conveniently now they have a series of different buses, some that go backwards and forwards to the ship. This bus here is going to go to Hideaway Beach, so we're going to jump on that now and we're going to go down and take a look down there. But very convenient. And the beautiful Freedom of the Seas and Jewel of the Seas here in Cococay. Okay, so if you want to go to Hideaway Beach, then go on one of these little trolleys. And it's very simple, very easy ride down to the beach itself. You can walk, of course, but it is rather hot. But you go along the coastline a little bit, and you get around to the arrivals area. And we're approaching Hideaway Beach on its right hand side. Okay, so that was Hideaway Beach, and that is actually a paid for entry area. So we'll give that a miss, as we are doing Cococay on a budget, and we'll go back to the central area. But gives you an idea of the area itself. Okay, so this is Cococay, and nice little part of the island to the right hand side of Chill Island. And of course similar format to the other beaches that we've seen, and a bit more of Chill Beach.
Right next door is Wacky Seagull Jr. That's where you drink while you're on the waterfront.
And the cabanas over here on the right hand side, and a nice bar and an eating area. And here we are now back at Chill Island. Okay, so yes, of course you can get the tram all the way around the island, including Hideaway Beach. And here we are now back at Chill Island. How lovely is that? Back here at Chill Island, there's little souvenir shops, and you can get yourself some apparel and hats and all manner of good stuff. And we're taking the little walk back now, back down the jetty, back down to the beautiful Jewel of the Seas to resume our 14-day transatlantic cruise. And a lovely last fleeting look at perfect day at Cococay. We've had a great day here today, and we're about to get back on board the beautiful Jewel of the Seas to resume our 14-day cruise across the Atlantic, eastbound transatlantic to the UK. So we hope you've enjoyed today's video, and if that's the case, then consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It's free, and there's not much that's free these days, so have a little look at that. And this was Cococay on a budget. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next Tips for Travellers video. And if you like this video, why not check out our channel, Ray and Sue's Travel Channel, where you'll find a raft of other cruise videos covering the Far East, the Middle East, the Mediterranean, and the Caribbean and Mexico. So please leave us any comments that you'd like, and consider liking and subscribing to our channel. It's through your subscription that this channel can grow. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.